Okay. See how stupendous this really is. What?
Can't control my arms and legs.
What does that have to do with popcorn or flirt? Whatever. I guess it's better than making myself throw up. Does it cost me energy to throw up, by the way? How much I have? Yes, it does. It costs me a lot. Joy. I'm surprised it doesn't take away health, too. So we were closed. Why do I care? And there's nobody here to begin with. I appreciate they could go on that one ride at least, even though it turned out that it did not actually relate to anything useful. Alright, Sheen's starting to repeat dialogue, so I guess that's a sign we should go. But I wanted to make sure there wasn't anything else I was missing, since evidently I did miss something earlier. Looks though like we have everything here. Nothing to do there, no. I never tried actually playing this game properly. Blam. I feel like there's a little too much power on that thing. Okay. We'll find some tokens somewhere eventually, I guess. I guess cleaning up the Twonkies that we do find is also a noble goal in the meantime. Nothing fun in this corner. Did I go back to the other corner? Jimmy is so slow. I don't mind characters moving slowly if the world is not big, but levels tend to be fairly sizable in this game. There's lots of open spaces. Like, lots of people complained about movement being slow in Blinks at Time Super, for instance, but I never much cared because most of that game is actually fairly small and enclosed spaces. Let me through. I'm a genius. The harder part here is just not being able to see the actual boundaries of the maze very well. Got genius points for that wonderful genius maze. What are you doing? Ah, I thought I was hoping I was going to. I hoped I was going to spin on it. Like, you have to actually go through the. Well, I would say you actually have to go through the mini maze to get to the park, which is not normally the case, but they decided to close off the non-maze portion, so you are in fact forced to. Eye in the sky. Oh, there we go. We cannot ride the eye in the sky, unfortunately. I appreciate that it's actually functioning, though.
This looks like the scene of the Ultralord kidnapping.
Oh, hold on. You're throwing dark matter at me, Joy. Nope. I hoped I was going to be able to deal with the big one on his lonesome. See, I'm probably just dealing with you like this. Oh, he pushed me away, which is actually pretty annoying. Okay, hold up. Thankfully, that starts healing me instantly. Oh. I like how he gets back up. I mean, that's a fairly plausible thing to do, isn't it? Since I in fact had plenty of health remaining.
Super help recharge.
It does do a lot of damage. There we go. So I guess that's what dying looks like.
Super help recharge.
Which looks interestingly like nothing at all, because he literally gets right back up. Which makes perfect sense, considering that I still had health. Hey, hold up, I want the bottle.
A gizmo piece. All right.
There's apparently music playing here? I don't hear any of it. Hair gel, jacket hair gel. Let's just get all the popcorn out of the way.
Think, right left.
And there's probably a good reason you never thought about that. Alright, behold.
Slight miscalculation.
I'm using it, I'm actually invincible as I do that. Haha! I actually did figure something out. And I also use all my energy. Hold on, batteries. There we go. No. I do think these dark matter enemies also just do more damage in general, as annoying as that is.
Super help recharge.
Here's something that's actually going to be useful later.
Awesome. A super invention piece.
At least most of the actually useful things are kind of kept away from each other. Or away from the not useful things.
Right.
Except for the few useful Gazobiuses. Are we gonna have popcorn and megaphone too? No. We're gonna have loud shoes.
Think, right left.
I mean, I was half kidding?
Congratulations, Jimmy. You have been awarded a trophy.
For, is it a good kind of trophy? 'Cause I don't think it should be. Get over here. Loud shoes.
So loud.
Stealth! How's this for music? It actually lasted a really long time too, my god. No! I have loud feet and you can't stop me. I'm a genius, I do what I want. And I appreciate the comedy of all these stupid inventions, but it's a bit much. I do appreciate that some of them are actually just like exactly what you would expect. Like combining bubblegum and popcorn and eating it. Basically the expected outcome. Or putting sticky stuff on your shoes. Exactly what you would think would happen. Or speakers on your shoes that you are somehow providing input to. That. Look at the power on this thing. This thing's a little concerning. I guess that's not the first thing to be a little concerning here in Retroland. Retroville. Why keep... Wait, Retroland. Darn it! The names are too similar. Are there not any... oh, there you are. I appreciate the sheer variety of sounds of Sheen being angry. What? Since when do you flinch? Why can't they always do that? I shouldn't have removed that one. I should have just let that one free so it could breed with all the others and give them all characteristics to make them easier to capture.
Look on the ground. You can see Ocelot's footprints. Follow them, Jimmy.
Oh, they're actually our footprints. Huh. I think his feet are wider than that. Joyous. Well, I can't come on there. The DNA rocket. Who's DNA? What's the actual ride part of this? You can walk onto it. What's it actually do? Anyways. So not much progress on those tokens yet, I admit. But Sheen did say they're in the arcade, so I guess we just have to get to the arcade and then we'll have a big segment of token collecting. Blueprint. Probably for the super invention then.
These plans should help.
Please be quiet for a moment. A loud, ominous mouth sounds. Pet. Whatever you say. I mean, it's not like this is really helpful, this blueprint. I guess it kind of tells you, I guess it helps you slightly with the issue of knowing knowing which things to combine when you have a bunch of super invention stuff. Because it's 4 things to combine. But it's not like you actually ever have multiple choices for all 4 of these slots anyways. Test your IQ. This looks like a real IQ bird.
I wonder if it recognizes true genius. What? This thing must be broken.
I mean, you probably get a few hits to your IQ when you made that popcorn. Would you be quiet? Where's the arcade actually? Because we're actually at the ride already. Is that the arcade? Yes, it's. It doesn't make a very big show of itself, does it? There's no big sign saying arcade or anything. Who's pulling off those fireworks? It's kind of cool, but it's just a very small sign saying arcade. Actually, let's pick up that invention piece. That's the exit. Why can't you just go on the exit anyways?
With this object, I could make an incredible super invention.
Jimmy, who's gonna stop you from going in?
Jimmy, I told you you have to have 50 tokens.
Says who? Other than Sheen. I don't care what Sheen says. Just walk around it. You have to imagine that.
Still a few tokens short.
You have to imagine that if anybody took speedrunning in this game seriously, someone probably managed to realize the dream of actually doing the realistic thing and just walking past that thing. I have seen a small number of funny cases in speedruns where
Are all those creatures gone?
Nick, what are you doing in there? Hiding?
Playing arcade games.
Why don't you let me in?
You're not getting in until they're all gone.
Are they? There's one. My Twonkies isn't actually. Oh, there he is. It's got a pretty short range. Alright. But I have seen some funny cases in a couple games of doing a surprisingly realistic thing in a speedrun. Well, the best case in my mind being in Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. There's actually it's one of those funny cases where there's some iron bars that you want to get past. And they're actually really far apart. So realistically, you could actually just walk between them, but the game won't let you. Except if you sidle up against the wall, you can actually squeeze in between the bars to get to the other side to skip a big kind of half dungeon maze puzzle type of thing. And it's amazingly satisfying because of how realistic it is as a solution. Can I stand on these guys? Get back here.
Hey, watch it. Hey, watch it. Oh, watch it, Ben.
Come on. I wanna finish this episode like this. Let me on you!
Watch it, Ben.
Almost. Jimmy has some inertia, unfortunately.
Hey, watch it.
I'm gonna have to wait. Get over here. Thought I jumped too early at first. Yes.
Oh, watch it, Ben.
Bye everyone.